Good morning, my friends, and happy Saturday. My favorite day of the week. I've said that all the time. It is, what time is it? A little after 6? Oh, 6:20. We've been up for quite a while. Doug's already gone. He has a men's conference today, and the Deacon students kind of, I want to say run it, but they don't run it. Like, they don't plan it or anything, but they do all the scut work. He was there last night setting up, like, all the signage and all that. It's a pretty big conference. There's a lot of guys that go to it. It's at a Catholic high school about 25 minutes away is where they have it. A lot of great speakers during the day and just nice day for the guys. So he left a little before 6. So we've been up for a while, just enjoying a cup of tea and just kind of sitting in the silence for a little bit before I get myself moving. I'm just going to work out, take care of the chickens, shower, and start my day. I got so much done yesterday. I don't have a whole lot to do this morning. Got the whole house clean, and like before I went to bed last night, I got my sourdough fed, and I got the dishwasher emptied and everything. So like I kind of woke up with everything ready to go. I have a busy day today. I have to be at church by 8:30. Today is the day we are distributing Thanksgiving food baskets. Normally, that gets done next weekend. But the women's club I belong to at church is having our big craft and vendor fair next Saturday. So we will be using the church hall, and that's where we do the basket distribution and stuff. And so we had to move up the distribution of baskets by a week, which is fine. Makes it a little more difficult, but it should be okay. So that is this morning, and we deliver. This year, a lot of people are picking up. There's some new rules about home deliveries and having to be fingerprinted and all that, and having to go through like a course on elder safety and child safety and all that. So most people are picking up or having somebody pick up for them. So it'll be a little different this year. We have people who do pick up every year who don't want a delivery. This year we just have more. So it'll just be a little bit of a different mode of doing it. So it should be okay. So I have that. I have to be there at 8:30. I think distribution starts at 9 or 9:30. And then once that's done, once that's done, I'm going to head back over to the mall. That sweater and dress I bought, I want to exchange for size, see if they have a size down in both of those. I'm going to try it on, though, probably. That's what I was just thinking, like, last week. I don't know if you're like this or if I'm just lazy butt, which is probably the case. Like last week when I went shopping, I had on jeans and boots and a shirt over it. And I was too lazy to try stuff on because I'm like, oh, I got to take my boots off, got to take my jeans off, That's lazy. Because this week I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'll wear like leggings. Because that's easy. Like to me, leggings are easier to try stuff on and off rather than jeans. I don't know if that's true or not. I'll probably wear jeans. I don't know. But it's the middle of November and it's going to be 71 today. I have cute flannel shirts. I have a cute jacket. I have cute new sweaters. And that's what I want to wear because it's the middle of November. You know me. I am a summer girl. I love summer. Give me the warm weather. Give me the sunshine. But once I resign myself that summer is over, you can bring on the fall weather and I can wear the fall clothes because how do you dress today? Like I'm already thinking like, okay, maybe I'll wear capris, like denim capris. yeah, I know. First world problems. But I'm gonna, like I said, go to the mall and exchange that stuff, and maybe I'll take a spin through Hobby Lobby, or Wobby Wobby, as one of my littles calls it. Maybe I'll take a spin through there. I really need to go to Costco, but Costco is like 40 minutes away, 45 minutes away, and I hate driving up there. It's so congested, and I hate driving anyway, especially on a Saturday. So maybe I'll blow that off. I don't know. I really wanted to go tomorrow after church, and I wanted to go to the one in Delaware, because the one in Delaware has a liquor store attached, and I saw something in their ad that I wanted to get, but I know Doug has a huge paper that he has to work on tomorrow. And I definitely am not driving down there by myself, so I don't know. I'm just rambling now, trying to figure it all out in my head. I think we're going to do pizza for dinner tonight. We were supposed to do pizza last night and leftover soup tonight, but Doug had to go do setup last night for the conference, and then all the deacon students went out to dinner afterwards. So I just had a bowl of leftover soup last night, and I figure I'll make pizza tonight. It's easy, because we're not going to Mass until tomorrow morning, because I wasn't sure what time Doug was going to be getting home. And we're both scheduled for ministries tomorrow anyway. So, yeah, that's that. That's going to be my day. I'd like to... I don't know. I'm thinking about trying to get... I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can, like, start prepping ahead for Thanksgiving or whatever, but there's really not. I've got a lot. We're going to my cousin's house, but I have a lot of cooking to do. I have things to make for our Thanksgiving, but I also have things to make for, that once a month when we make the sandwiches for the lady who goes and distributes them to the homeless in Camden. She also works with a shelter for homeless vets. It's called Home of the Brave, and she does, a big Thanksgiving for them, and she needed side dishes. So I am making, in addition to our Thanksgiving meal and stuff, I am making traditional green bean casserole for 100 people at the shelter. I haven't figured out yet how many pans I need to make of that. Not everybody eats it, so I don't have to make sure I have, 100 cups or whatever. But I think, I don't know, I was thinking 5 of the half chafing pans would be good. And I need to make those the Wednesday before Thanksgiving and get those delivered to her Wednesday night. And I'm also helping my niece Stacy make a couple things for the Thanksgiving that she is going to. It's going to be a busy cooking day. Now, the boys will be home, so I will have their help. I only have Jack that day, as far as I know, but Doug's also off, so it'll be fine. We'll get it all done. We will get it all done. And then on my calendar also, every year as a township, we have this Christmas, I want to call it a Christmas parade. It's not really a parade. I guess it is. People decorate their cars, and there's a route that we drive around town. And also on that day, we take big cookie trays to the police and the fire and all that, and all the community helpers. And I'm making cookies for that. So that's at the beginning of December. I'm making ricotta cookies, and they have to be delivered by December 10th. So all this stuff is now starting to, come up. So I'm really making sure I write stuff down and all that good stuff, because you tend to forget. But I have been talking for 10 minutes. This is ridiculous. I'm going to let you go. I'm using you as a brain dump today, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to go. It's finally light out, so I'm going to go and get the chickens up and get exercising so I can get my day moving. Today we may hit, I don't know yet. We may hit 3,000 eggs collected today. We are 12 eggs away. Yesterday we got a full dozen. We get anywhere between 10 and 14 eggs a day, depending on who's lazy. Now, we got a dozen yesterday, so I don't know if we'll get a dozen today, but if we do, we'll be up to 3,000 eggs collected since August of 2021. That's pretty cool. So I have to package up some eggs too for some customers to do that this morning. But anyway, that is it. That's what's going on in my life. I know, I talk too much. I'll be back with breakfast. Okay, it's supposed to be 71 and sunny today. It's not at 6:38 in the morning. It is quite chilly out here and very, very windy. It's how fall's supposed to be, not 71 and sunny. Okay, we are in full swing. We've taken about a quarter of the boxes outside. People pull up and we load up their car. They each get a box that has a bunch of groceries in it, and Atlantic Electric was kind enough to donate boxes of light bulbs, energy efficient light bulbs, and a power strip. So we put one of those in there. And they have groceries for Thanksgiving, plus just some extra groceries for every day. And they also get eggs, butter, a turkey, and a full bag of produce, apples and oranges and carrots and celery and onions. But this is just the dry goods in here. And then we have all the produce right here. We put 3 boxes on a cart along with 3 bags of produce, 3 turkeys, 3 eggs, and 3 butters. And then we load their car up with that. So they get a full dinner plus a few extra groceries. We've got our crew out here helping. You can see the truck full of turkeys right there. So it's a pretty well-oiled machine. Well, that was successful. We pick up and deliver 70 boxes. So that was good. We are all done. A couple people were late. That's why we're a little bit later. We were supposed to be done by 10:30, but there were some people that were late. So it is now 11 o'clock. I am going to head over to the mall, do my exchanges, and I don't know, see what else I feel like doing. Maybe go to Wabi Wabi. Maybe just not. I really, really don't feel like driving to Costco. I don't know. We'll see. What should I do? Should we go to Costco? After I'm done at the mall, I'll make that executive decision and decide what I want to do. But I did not eat breakfast, but one of our clients made cookies, and I had 2 cookies. I didn't want to, but I did. I would have only had 1. That was my plan. I'm like, I'll have 1 cookie. Best sugar cookie I have ever tasted in my life. Like, I want this woman's recipe. Yeah, I want her recipe. It was so good. So I ended up eating 2 of them, but it is what it is. We'll just move on and go shopping. Okay, stop number 2. Stop number 1 was Boston, and I was half successful there. I was able to change the sweater, but not the dress. They did not have any, they only had 1 other dress, and it was a double XL, I think. So, but I was able to get a sweater, so that was good. And now I am here for basically one thing, although I just realized I should probably visit the ladies' room first. I am here to get gingerbread houses. They have a kit. It has 2 gingerbread houses in it for $12. That is an insane price. And honestly, we just use them to decorate. We don't eat them, so it doesn't have to be the best quality. So I'm going to find those hit the ladies' room and get out of here before I spend more money. I might buy, I was going to buy milk, but I don't want it sitting in the car, and I'm still going to go to Hobby Lobby, so we'll see. Well, that was a bummer. They did not have them. A real nice young kid helped me. They're not sure. He's not sure if... Uh-oh. Well, this isn't good. Number one, they didn't have the gingerbread houses. And number two, my car won't start. Yeah, that is a doornail. Not sure why. But it won't start. And Doug's at a conference, so I guess I'll call AAA and have them tow it. I don't know. Not quite sure what to do. I tried to call Doug, but he's not answering his phone. I was hoping that it was lunchtime and he would be able to answer, but I guess not. Interesting. Always an adventure. So I'm broken down. We tried everything. I used my emergency key, thinking maybe the battery in my key fob was dead and it wouldn't like automatic start, because you have the push button start, but nothing is working. So called AAA and they'll be here between 90 and 120 minutes. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait for them to get here, and I'll ride with the tow truck driver. Luckily, our mechanic is only a block from our house, so I can just walk home from when they drop the car off at the mechanic. So fun times, my friends, fun times. But what are you gonna do? You know what? I'm blessed that I have a car to begin with, and I'm blessed that I have AAA that I can call. So yeah, I think the universe is working against me going to Hobby Lobby. Maybe that's not a bad thing. I did talk to Doug, and he wanted to leave his conference and come. I said, what's the point? Why? What's the point? I said, what are you gonna do, sit here and keep me company? Nothing you can do. I think it's the starter, so it's gonna have to be towed. And you know, and with AAA you have to either follow the tow truck or ride with the tow truck. So I will ride with the tow truck. Our mechanic is a block from the house. I'll walk home from there, and it is what it is. So it's all good. I don't drive Doug's car because it's stick shift. I can drive it, I'm just not good at it, so I might be without a car for a little bit. We'll see. Okay, what is it that SpongeBob says? 2 hours later, I'm on the road. It was my battery. That was the craziest thing. Like, there was no indication, nothing, like nothing. I would have bet my life it was the starter battery. We don't, you know, he said sometimes that happens. He said it's not usual that it happens like that, but it does. So my angel in orange from AAA, oh my God, nicest guy in the world. He hooked up his box to it, and okay, why are my anti-lock brakes on? Hooked up his box to it, and it was charging. His box was charging my battery. My battery was charging his box, which means that was good because it wouldn't be the alternator or starter or something. I don't know. He was explaining everything to me, and I was just nodding and taking it all in. So he said, just go directly home. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not turn off the car. Go directly home. Just to be on the safe side. He said, you know, who knows? He said it could have just been that we left something on and we're unaware of it, which I can't imagine, but maybe. I looked at all the lights, nothing's on. You know, it probably needs a new battery. Let me tell you, a new battery is much better than a new starter. So thank you, Jesus. Thank you, AAA. Thank you, Ryan, from whatever the place it was called, Right Hook Towing or whatever. So anyway, I'm heading home. It's all good. I'll keep you updated. What an adventure. I am home. I am starving, was starving. Oh my goodness. I never ate today, so I was very hungry. So as soon as I came home, there was half a cup of cottage cheese left. I just took the container, threw some pineapple in there, and ate it. So I feel much better now. I'm not hangry. I wasn't really hangry anyway. You know, once you're hungry for a little while, it kind of leaves you. So, but I wanted to get something in me. So, we're going to make pizza for dinner tonight. Doug wants quesadillas. So I think we're going to make quesadillas and guacamole with some chips. I'm going to wait till Doug gets home and figure it out. But I am home. And we need to figure out the battery situation. We are just, the car, I turned it off in the driveway and restarted it and it was fine. But yeah, no, we're just going to replace the battery just to be on the safe side. So add that to the list of things to do. So right now I'm going to go finish my cottage cheese and pineapple and wait for Doug to get home. So I was just recording about what a day it's been and I wasn't recording. I just feel like I need to go to bed. What I was saying was, I am going to make dinner. Yes, I have pajamas on. Don't judge me. It's been a day. Between the car, and then, since I really haven't eaten much today, that little bit of cottage cheese and those 2 cookies, I said to Doug, I have a lot of calories left. I said, I want a little treat. Wawa has come out with their winter menu. I said, I want a peppermint steamer. You know I don't drink coffee, so I don't do a whole lot of drinks from Wawa, but they have steamers. And all a steamer is steamed milk with flavoring in it. I said, I want a peppermint steamer. It's steamed milk, and I get low-fat milk. I think there's 1 pump of white chocolate in it, and then peppermints, crushed up peppermints. And there's probably some peppermint syrup in there too, I'm not sure. So I said, that's what I want. Just get me a 12-ounce. Just a little one, just a peppermint steamer. Oh, I need that comfort food right now. It's just been such a day. I just need that. Okay, no problem, he says. Somehow we went from a 12-ounce peppermint steamer to a 16-ounce peppermint milkshake. He's like, you know, I knew I should have called you. I sent him a picture of it. I sent him a picture of the order. Gotta love that man. Details are not his forte, apparently. No big deal. Whatever. I don't care. I took 1 sip of the milkshake. It was unfreaking believable. And he drank about half of it and we threw it in the trash because I was not about. It sucked losing $6, but guess what? I'd rather throw $6 down the drain than have that crap on my hips and my butt. So maybe someday I'll get my peppermint steamer. But for now, I'm making dinner. And we are having quesadillas because that's what Doug wants. I made a little tiny bit of guac. I had 1 avocado. It was ready, so I made a little bit of guacamole. And I'll just turn you around and show you what I'm using to make the quesadillas. So for the quesadillas, I'm using the Stacy's Organic Unbleached White Flour Tortillas. I'm using some of our raw milk cheddar, mild green chilies, home canned salsa, sour cream, and some chicken. So that is what I am going to pull together. Ooh, there it goes. That's what I'm going to use to pull together some quesadillas. For Doug, I'll use 2 of the tortillas, one on top of each other with all the fillings in between. For me, I will use 1 and fold it in half. And that is going to be our dinner tonight. Okay, so I decided to go for a whole quesadilla and not a half because, well, I'm hungry and I haven't really had anything today. So I did a whole quesadilla. I'll put points and calories up on the screen. 6, 10, 14 points for the quesadilla. There you go. I'm not sure about the calories. But each of the tortillas, I used 2. They're 4 points each, and I used 6 points worth of cheese. The peppers and the salsa would be 0. Oh, add another point for the sour cream. So 15 points. Well, I am closing out this day. I just want it to be over. Yep. So we like to use a little locally family-owned auto parts store, and they close at 3:30 on Saturdays. Doug did not get home in time to go down there for the battery. I never even thought to stop on my way home, which actually I probably wouldn't have gotten there until a little bit after 3:30 anyway. Tomorrow we could go to one of the bigger box stores like an AutoZone or somewhere. But I honestly don't want to do that. I really like to support this local family business. We've known them all our lives. We went to school with them and all that. So I think that maybe we will just leave my car sit in the driveway. It's actually starting, but I am not driving it anywhere because I'm not getting stuck again. We'll just take Doug's car to church tomorrow, and then we planned on going to Costco, I think, after, depending on how much homework Doug gets done tonight. So we'll just take Doug's car, and then on Monday we'll deal with my car. I think maybe, I don't know. We'll deal with mine. Actually, AAA said they would come back and put the battery in for us if I just went and got it. So I really don't. And if I can start it and get it to the place, they put the battery in for me. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Not concerned. What was I going to tell you? Doug said his conference was phenomenal today. The one speaker really blew him out of the water. He actually came home and went right upstairs to start his, to work on his paper because he felt so inspired by this one speaker. So he's been up there. He did come down for dinner, but he's been up there working on his paper. So that's what he's doing. I'm just sitting here doing a little bit of reading, and that's it. My day fell apart. I was going to take you shopping with me to all the places. Oh, well. Maybe another day. Maybe me and you guys and Jack will go out either Tuesday or Wednesday if my car is fixed. Maybe we'll go shopping then. We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm calling it a night. I have a cup of tea here. I'm just going to sit and sip on that. And probably, you don't even want to know how early it is. Did I mention I despise this time change? Yeah. Oh well. That's it. Hopefully tomorrow will be an uneventful but fun day. So I will talk to you then. Hello, my friends, and good Sunday morning. So when I signed off last night, I'm like, I just want this day behind me. Then we get a call. Andrew has a flat tire. And when we bought his car, we looked and it had a spare. Okay, all good. No jack. Never thought to look because you figure you have a spare, you have a jack, right? No jack. So he could call AAA, but instead Doug's just, we're going to take a ride over there today. Luckily last night, Doug was like on fire when he came home from his men's conference and felt very inspired. You did? Yes. So he like went upstairs and started writing his paper and cranking that puppy out. Got it all done last night. Sent it to Adam to proofread because, yeah, why not? Send it to your kid. Adam actually gets amazing grades in theology, and hold that thought because I'll tell you something in a minute. I should have this in the holder. I'm shaking all over the place. But, so, well, that's good because now after church, we're going to come home and get changed, and we're going to go over and help him with his tire. Doug will change it, well, or Andrew, one of them, they'll change it together because we have to use a jack that we have. And Doug's jack and his Mazda will fit in Andrew's car. So that's good. So they'll change the tire. We'll bring the tire home and have it either repaired or replaced, and then we'll have to go back later in the week and do the whole thing all over again. It's always something. As far as my car goes, you know, the local place is not open today. I don't know when we're going to be able to get there. We may not be able to use them this time because it's just not convenient right now. I was looking online to see Costco. Costco does sell car batteries. No guarantee they're going to have ours, but they are $100 cheaper than everywhere else. That's a lot of money. So I don't know what we're going to do on that front yet, but I do know that our day is changing and we are going to go over to Philly and work on Andrew. And I think on the way back we're going to stop at Costco. There's 2 Costco's within like what, 15-20 minutes of each other?
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
So we're going to stop there because I do need to pick up a few things, and we're going to look for a battery. If we don't see one at the first store, we'll go to the second store to see if they have it. I'm really not sure if I can call and ask. And then while we're up that way, I may run into Trader Joe's to stock up on shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Maybe we'll see if I feel like it. If not, I may order some from Azure this month and try out theirs. So that's where we're at. I'm hungry. We didn't have time this morning to eat. Well, I shouldn't say that. We could have made time to eat breakfast, but it's just too early to eat. We're not used to eating until like 9:30. So I had a cup of tea. We'll try to fit in breakfast if we can. If not, I don't know. We'll figure something out. But I think we'll just have to make time when we get home. Even if it's just a bowl of cereal, something. So we can get moving and get out. Luckily the rain stopped because nothing's worse than changing a tire in the rain. And luckily Andrew is at his house and in his parking lot. Like, this didn't happen on the side of the road in Philly or on, you know, the Schuylkill or somewhere. He is in the parking lot at his house. So that's a good thing. Much safer also. So yeah, so we're heading to church. We have to be early because both of us have a ministry assignment today. Doug is reading the Old Testament reading, the first reading, and I am extraordinary minister of the Eucharist, which means at communion time I will be giving out communion. In the Catholic Church, the Eucharist is like the big thing. We believe that it is the true presence, that it is the body and blood of Jesus Christ. And we do have, you know, the priest and the deacons give out communion, but we do have lay ministers that are commissioned to do that, and I am one of them. So, like, I had to go through training and everything. So that's my job today, and I honestly will admit it is my favorite one. I like it better than anything else. And so, yeah, that's my job. What else? Anything else? Got any words of wisdom or feeling confident about your paper? What did you write on?
2 Corinthians, it's we're persecuted but not dismayed or whatever. I forgot how the verse goes.
It's actually a verse that he uses in our
marriage prep.
faith talk. When we do the faith talk part of marriage prep, it's actually a verse that he uses in that. So he had a couple different ones that he was going to report on, or I think report is probably not a good word, write on, but this is the one that won out. So it is shipped off to Mr. Adam. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. I said about Adam's going to proofread it. Adam got a job on campus. He wanted to make a little bit of money. So he got an on-campus job as a peer tutor, and he is going to tutor theology, criminal justice, and psychology. So he is very excited. He does not start that until January, until next semester. They don't do like mid-semester, but which kind of you think they would, because they need tutors, and you know, with finals and everything coming up. But it starts next semester, so he will be tutoring those 3 subjects, depending on how many kids need a tutor. Depends on how many hours he will be doing it. So we're excited for him. He's really excited, and I told him, I said, just make sure you have the time to do it. You know, between track practice, and sometimes track practice is twice a day, and track season is, you know, cross country's wound down, and now indoor track is starting. So just make sure you have enough time with your own studies and all that. So he's really pretty good at time management, actually. So I think he'll be fine. So anyway, that's what's going on in the last 12 hours at our house. So
what the next 12 hours are boring.
Oh my gosh, I hope it's boring. I hope the next 12 hours is boring. That's what I hope. So I will bring you along for whatever happens. We are home from church, we are changed, and we decided we are going to take time and eat a decent breakfast because we're both really hungry. And I know if we just eat like something quick or something not high protein, not filling, that we'll just be picking the rest of the day. So we did get, today was a hoagie sale at church. We picked up a hoagie for Andrew, and Doug picked up a hoagie for himself. I like American hoagies. Doug likes Italian, so we got an Italian for him. So I may have a little like 2-inch piece of it for dinner, but I don't really like it. I don't know. We'll see. But instead of doing steak on the grill, Doug really wants leftover vegetable soup because he hasn't had any since we made it on Thursday. So that's what we're going to have for dinner. Hey, it's easy on me. So he's going to have his hoagie and soup for dinner. I'm going to have maybe a little piece of hoagie and soup, but I am looking forward to breakfast. I am making ole omelets. That's what we call them. It's just an omelet with cheese, chilies, and salsa. It's basically everything left over from the quesadillas last night. And we're making some bacon, and I have a piece of toast. So a nice hearty filling breakfast that's going to take us right through dinner time and right through our busy afternoon. As soon as we're done this, we're going to head over and work on Andrew's car. And then from there, we're going to go to Costco and pick up a couple things. Plus, now we called there and they said they have a battery for our car, for my van. I really hope they do because it's like $100 and some less than everywhere else. I don't know. I don't trust the guy. We'll see. I hope I'm wrong. So we're going to take care of all that. And then depending on time, I may stop at Trader Joe's. I don't know if I am or not. I don't know. I have to see how much shampoo I have. I really don't feel like stopping somewhere else. And honestly, the only thing I need at Trader Joe's is shampoo and body wash. And maybe I'll just order that from Azure. I'm lazy. I don't know. You know, you go in a store and you buy stuff you don't need or stuff you don't want, and I just don't feel like going. We'll see. And then we're just going to come home, and Doug will probably work a little bit more on his paper if Adam gets a chance to do his edits. And I don't have to cook dinner. So, yeah, it's going to be a nice, I thought it was going to be a crazy weekend, but it's really not. Next weekend, it's going to get a little crazy. We'll see. But, because I have the craft show next weekend. I will definitely bring you along to that. I'm not sure what I am going to be doing working. I am one of the people that is certified to work with the children or the young youth volunteers. You have to be certified to work with them, and I am, so I will probably be in charge of telling them what to do. So that's a lot of fun. But anyway, busy week coming up with meetings. Doug has a meeting Monday. I have a meeting Tuesday. He has school Tuesday and Thursday. And then I have set up Friday for the craft show, and then the craft show all day Saturday. So it's going to be a really busy week, and that's okay because it keeps me out of trouble.
Chit.
What was that?
Sorry.
You sound like Deacon Phil now. Jeez, you laugh one time in church and you get branded forever. Funny story about this one time in church. I made a little comment to my family and everybody started cracking up, and Deacon Phil was like, what's going on there? So I told him what we were laughing at, and now it's our big joke, and he understands why I was laughing. So just funniness. Anyway, the bacon is almost done, so I'm going to go get these omelets started because my tummy is growling. It is breakfast time. I've got 3 strips of bacon. I've got my ole omelet, and I've got 1 piece of the crusty bread cut in half and toasted with a tiny little bit of butter on there and a cup of tea. That is my breakfast. Okay, we are here and the guys are working. They got the tire off. And I think they got, oh, wait a minute. Yep, they got the donut on and the donut needs to be pumped up, which they kind of knew. So we brought a compressor with us and we will pump that up and it'll be all good. Andrew will come home over the weekend and we'll get it replaced for real. Thank goodness for Dad, huh? Not that Andrew couldn't do this on his own, but it's always nice to have somebody helping.
I also didn't have a...
Oh, why am I on? There we go. Now
I didn't have a jack. There's no jack in this car.
I know, that's what I said earlier. We didn't check that when we bought it. Not the best of situations that we got to see him, but at least we got to see him for a few minutes. But it's freezing out here and somebody's got a cold and is not feeling too good.
Hey, you know what? At least you're only a couple minutes away. It's not like 2.5 hours to Maryland.
20 minutes away. So at least we got to see him. If I knew he wasn't feeling good, he would have gotten chicken noodle soup, not vegetable soup.
It's still soup. Still soup.
Okay, buddy. Love you. We'll see
you
you Saturday.
Yep, love you, Dad. Love you. I'll see you guys later. See you guys on Saturday.
See ya. I really hate coming to places like this on weekends because it is insane. I definitely want to check out all the Christmas decorations. Doug went to the automotive department to get a battery, hopefully. So I came in here to start my shopping. Turn you around, show you what they have. Oh, I love those. This would be really cute on my porch. Really cute on my porch, but I don't know. It's $130. That's expensive. Oh, they're really cute. That was really cute on my porch too, but not for $70. I could do better. I could probably get the ones at the Dollar Tree and like put them all together or something. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Okay, you know I'm a very practical person. And I know that is a ridiculous amount of money for a mug, but oh my gosh, this is like on my wish list someday. And this is an amazing price. Because on the Ember website, they're $150 for the 14 ounce. It is a Bluetooth mug. You don't need this little bottom part. It's in here and it keeps your drink warm without a lid and all that stuff. Oh my gosh, like it's my dream someday when I hit the lottery to buy an Ember mug. You truly can buy anything at Costco. Costco on a Sunday. It's my penance for something. And Doug doesn't remember where we parked, so now we're walking around Oh, that's right. Wait, we don't have the van. I'm like, yeah, we don't have the van. But we did get a battery. I am so excited. And we did get a huge cart full of groceries. You will see them on Friday at my grocery haul. I was very, very shocked at the price. That's all I'm going to say about that. You'll see it Friday. Okay, since we did not have lunch and we were having a very low point dinner, I finally got my peppermint steamer. So it always tells you right on the touch screen like the calories. It didn't, so I'm gonna have to look it up on the Wawa app and figure out how many calories / points it is, but I'm going to enjoy it. I did get low fat milk, no extra pumps, nothing extra, just my steamer. So I'm going to enjoy this. Finally on our way home. I guess that's it. So much traffic, that's what I was looking at. Oh my gosh, so much traffic. It's not even the holiday season yet, and like the stores were crazy. Yeah. I mean, granted, it's a weekend, but it's not even the holiday season yet, and I was shocked at how much stuff is off the shelves already. So, I gotta make sure I get the kids gingerbread houses.
Supply chain issues.
Supply chain. I'm tired of hearing supply chain issues. I'm hoping that BJ's gets them in, but if not, Usually Joanne's on Black Friday has some good deals, so we'll just have to wait and see, because not gonna not do our gingerbread houses this year. And we're doing, I don't know when they're doing those. I know they're doing them Thanksgiving weekend. Andrew's gonna do one and Adam's gonna do one, so it'll be a battle of the brothers. We'll have to wait and see. So we are gonna go home, get this car unloaded, and I have to slave over dinner, my friends. Putting that soup in a pot and heating it up. Oh, how am I ever gonna manage? And cutting up Doug's hoagie. Yeah, I know, a hoagie.
Such drama.
All that processed lunch meat. He has a hoagie about once every 6 weeks when the church sells them. So, you know what? It is what it is. Do good most of the time, and that's my rule. 95.5. So.
My weight hasn't changed in 6 months.
His weight has not. Yes, it has. It's gone down. It's not all about weight. It's about health.
Healthy, yeah, that's true.
But you know what? Once in a while, lunch meat is not gonna. Just don't make it a habit, right?
That's it.
That's it. Okay, we are home, and I thought I would show you my little haul from Christmas Tree Shop. I got 2 boxes of tissues. I always have tissues up on the end of my half wall, and I put my everyday tissue box away, so I thought the Christmas ones would be cute. I picked up 2 of these placemats. The babies use placemats on the table to put their lunch and their breakfast on because I keep a tablecloth on all the time. So we just put the placemat down, and I thought they would really enjoy these, and I thought it would be a really good, so we could use it for lessons. Like we can, find the polar bear and find Santa and find, the letter S and all that kind of stuff. So thought they were cute. Picked up this sign, Mrs. Claus Cookie Company Bakery. I think I'm going to hang it right there. That's my plan. And I also picked up this drying mat. I have an everyday drying mat when I hand wash some dishes, so I thought I'd pick up a festive holiday one. So that was my little $18 Christmas Tree Shop haul. There is my knight in shining armor out in the dark and the cold, putting the new battery in the Silver Bullet. Yes, that's what I call my minivan, the Silver Bullet. So, thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Amazon just delivered these, and I wanted to show you how cool they are. I belong to a Facebook group. It's called like Deals and Codes Junkies or something for Amazon. They find all the discount codes and everything, and they post them, and I get a lot of stuff cheap from there. Oh, these are in a second bag. I thought I was just be able to pull them out. So what these are, hold on. Sorry for the camera. Okay, they're not coming out of here. Just see if I can show you. I like to do t-shirts on my Cricut. And when I put them on my heat press, sometimes it's very hard to center them. These are t-shirt centers. They were dirt cheap on sale. And you can see like there's the cutout for the neck. This is the infant one. There's infant, toddler, youth, women's, men's, adults. There's a whole bunch of different ones. And you can put this right along the neckline, and it gives you the center so you know how far down to go with your design and make sure it's the center of the designs in the center of the shirt and all. So I thought they would be really helpful, and they were only a couple bucks. So hopefully they'll come in handy, especially with Christmas coming, because I need to make me a couple more Christmas shirts. Okay, sitting down to eat dinner. I have a bowl of vegetable beef soup that I made the other day. And when Doug went out with his buddies Friday night, he got a buffalo chicken personal pizza thing. So there was 1 slice left in the fridge, so I heated it up for myself. It's pretty small. It's kind of hard to tell. It's not a big piece of pizza. So that is going to be my dinner tonight. Well, friends, I just got out of a wonderful, nice hot bath. It is only, oh my gosh, it's only 7:30. It feels like it's 10 o'clock at night. I cannot adjust to this time change. But we are just going to, I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe read a little bit. We got time to kill. I cannot go to bed this early. This is, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like it getting dark like this. I know. Suck it up, Buttercup. I am I just don't like it. But so we're gonna sit and read, or maybe I'll work on my December menu a bit. We'll find something to do, but I am definitely done eating. I am so full. I didn't even finish my dinner. I ate about half the soup and half the pizza. I stopped when, as good as it was, I stopped when I was satisfied and full. And it's amazing how when you stop and you wait a little bit, you feel yourself getting full. I wasn't even that hungry. Breakfast, let me tell you, you eat a good breakfast and it just, for me, it just sets me up for the day. I stay full all day when I have a good breakfast like that. So that's a win for me. But that's it. I don't know when I'll be back. There's a tag on Tuesday. Hopefully I'll do a full day of eating tomorrow. We will see. I got to get into practice for Vlogmas. But anyway, kind of a boring weekend. Well, boring for you guys, not boring for me. Way too eventful for me. Next weekend is our craft fair, so that'll be fun. And I'm not sure what's going on Sunday yet. There's a couple possibilities, so we shall see. But that is it, and I will see you all in my next video. I'll leave a couple things popped here for you and talk to you all very soon.